Yes!
Hello!
大家好 Welcome to
𝐟𝐢𝐧𝐝 Vlogs.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a really exciting video that I've been waiting to film for such a long time, but my new A5 binders finally came in the mail. These ones are by Beyond D. I first saw these binders on Strawberry Milk's YouTube channel, and I finally found a Canada-based go for them, so happy to have these. I actually have 4 because I went a little crazy. But my dummy self only bought 3 packs of refills, so I have 4 binders with 30 sheets. I'll figure it out later. So today I'm planning to reorganize and resort my Lucas collection, which is in this other A4 binder that I got on Amazon. I'll just do a little bit of a before shot. I made this cover as well as all these stickers on Photoshop, and then I went ahead and laminated it. I think it turned out really cute. I have just a regular Ultra Pro 9 pocket pages that I trimmed and hole punched. I just find that they look a little bit messy, if that makes sense. Overall, it's held up pretty well over the past like 3 or so months, but I'm really excited to move my collection into this binder, so yeah. I also just wanted to mention that this is a really good alternative if you can't find these Beyond D binders. I know that if you don't have a Korean proxy, these can be a little bit hard to get. So this one is just from Amazon. Just keep in mind that since the pages are a little bit shorter, if you were to display or store your binders this way, due to the weight of it, it tends to bend like this, which wasn't really my favorite because over time your binder looks like that. So that's just me being picky, but it is still a really affordable and accessible option too. I'm just gonna go ahead and take all these out. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but I'm just gonna do that. If you notice all of my placeholders here, I prepared some kind of previews of what the card's supposed to look like, just so I can visualize how my collection's gonna look in the future. I'm honestly probably gonna sort them the same way as I did here. Right now I have it as album photo cards as well as comeback cards in chronological order. So I only make placeholders for cards that I do have secured, or once I pay for the card, then I'll make my little placeholder, which I'll have all the links to everything that I use in the description box down below. So these purple ones are Lilac Ultra Pros in small. I really like these. They're really pretty, and I love the shade of purple they are, or lavender. I also have them in pink, but the lavender ones are definitely my favorite. So I actually have a lot of Resonance Part 2 photo cards that I still have on the way that are not on hand, which is partially why I made these little previews, because I thought it'd be kind of boring if half my binder was fillers, because it is. I went a little bit crazy purchasing stuff on eBay. I was feeling really insecure about my Lucas collection, so I went nuts. And for this one, okay, I had an empty slot here, and knowing me, if I see an empty slot, I'm gonna try to buy something just for the sole purpose of having that slot filled. It's really bad, but so what I did instead was I scanned the sticker sheet, and then I just printed it out and cut it myself on my Cricut machine, and then put the stickers in here just as a little, it's not technically a card, but it's Lucas, and I wanted him to be included in my binder too. Oh my god, this is taking so much longer than I thought, and there's still a couple more to go. Okay, all that's left right now are the circle cards, which I like to keep in the back. I tested out these Daiso 4 pocket sleeves that I found the other day. They actually work really well. It's just that they're originally 2-hole and not 6-hole, so I did have to punch them myself. It looks a little bit messy, but hey, it's a really cheap alternative if you can't find the Beyond D ones. Here's my Lucas collection. Yes, I did just make a huge mess, but I have to de-sleeve each and every single one of these because these Dragon Shield sleeves, I believe they don't fit in these Beyond D sleeves, so let's go try that together. So here's what the Beyond D photocard sleeves look like. As I said, I did get them in a group order, so if you don't have a Korean address, it might be a little bit difficult to purchase directly from the Beyond D or Neighbor site. I'll link my Canada-based group order manager in the description box down below. Her name's Lynn. Hi Lynn, if you're watching. She's really sweet and really kind, and she recently opened a second round for these Beyond D binders and sleeves, so if you're from Canada, definitely check out her trade and sell Instagram page and just stay tuned. So let's just test it out with this unit card to see if it fits. Oh, it is like ever so slightly, maybe like a millimeter or two too wide, but that's okay. So I do double sleeve all of my Lucas collection, and the ones that I use are the Dragon Shield self-sealing ones. I'm not sure if you can really tell in this video, but it folds over a little bit here so that it's sealed on both sides. Like I can do this and it doesn't fall out, and it's really good at keeping dust out as well, which I really like. So hopefully these fit, and they fit perfectly. Okay, so that's good to know. So I'm probably gonna de-sleeve all of these off camera, and I'll get back to you in just a minute. So here's the current state of things. Here are all my Lucas cards. And before I go ahead and sort them out, I do have to re-sleeve one of them, and I wanted to show you guys how these little sealable sleeves work in case anybody was interested. So yeah, here are the Dragon Shield Perfect Fit Clear Sealable Sleeves. As you can see, I bent this one just so I could fit it in one of my photo card holders. The good thing about these is that they keep your cards really nice and protected, but if you do want to take them out, it does kind of ruin them. I'm going to go ahead and re-sleeve this with you guys. Okay, so they look like this. And you just slide them in and then take this little flap here and slowly feed it through. And there you go. If you were interested in double sleeving your cards, we made the seam down here, right? So what I would do is that I would put the photo card back in the sleeve, seam side down, and that way it'll be nice and protected. But since these don't fit in my new binder, I'll omit them this time. Okay, so I have everything sorted in the order that I want it to be in the binders, so hopefully this goes pretty smoothly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I also just wanted to talk about a little bit of my collecting journey too. So I started collecting photo cards back in late September, early October of 2020. So I'm really glad these binders came right on time for like my 6-month mark. Everything that you see here is 6 months of collecting, and I really try not to beat myself up a little bit if my collection's not complete or anything. It's really hard for me to tell myself that it's okay not to have everything, and I wish a lot more people talked about that feeling like your collection's not good enough if you don't have the rare stuff, the hard to get stuff. So I wanted to be that person to let you guys know that if you see somebody online with a really complete collection, a lot of cards that you don't have, don't feel bad, don't compare yourself. And I know I feel like I should be taking my own advice here, but be proud of what your collection is. Don't feel like you're not enough, because you're doing this for fun and it makes you happy, right? Don't stress over it, because why stress over something that you seek comfort in. You know what I mean? Yeah, I really gotta take my own advice because I've had like maybe 2 or 3 kind of questioning my whole collection because I saw somebody with a card that I didn't have. So guys, I can't stress enough. Take it slow. Don't rush into it, which is what I did. I most definitely spent way more money than I should have if I just waited a little bit longer for a card. I tend to be like that. If I see a card that I haven't had my hands on or couldn't find for a while, I take it at the first price that I see, which is definitely not the move because we should be saving money. It's just hard, especially with all the non-album things. I tend to overpay quite a bit just because I say, oh, I've never seen that card. DM, DM to buy, add to cart, check out. The reason why I have so many of these purple fillers is because I went a little bit crazy on eBay, as well as joining group orders for a lot of the resonance stuff. It looks really nice already. I actually really like these sleeves. They're super clear and not foggy at all. I hope they don't get scratched up over time. So I mainly collect for Lucas. I usually don't pick up collections very often because obviously collecting is a lot of money, and I also just feel like I'd be super overwhelmed if I tried to collect a lot more people, as tempting as it is. I really like to collect non-album photo cards, which can add up a lot over time. So yeah, for Lucas I collect as many non-album photo cards as I can, as well as regular album cards. I am missing some of the more special album cards, like his special yearbook and his Take Over the Moon Thai version. It's taken me quite a long time to just accept that I probably won't be able to get those at a decent price. So yes, I'm accepting that I probably won't get them, but if the opportunity arises, then maybe, just maybe. It just started raining right now, so if the lighting turns kind of ugly, I'm really sorry about that, which is really unfortunate. It was such a beautiful day earlier, but some things can't be helped. These are a pretty snug fit to these Beyondie pages. I really hope I don't wrinkle them, but I'm doing my best. This already looks really nice. I'm really satisfied with how these look. Okay, so I'm finally moving on to the resonance stuff, and there's quite a lot, and this is taking a lot longer than I thought. My back is kind of hurting, I'm not gonna lie, and we're not even halfway through, so wish me luck. Anyway, I'm really excited for the new wavy comeback. Right now, the day I'm filming this is March 4th, so only a few more days, you guys. I'm really excited. Wavy is my alt group, and I'm really excited. I honestly just put like anything that they put out. I think I'm just biased that way. But I'm really stoked. I pre-ordered both the Korean and Chinese press from different group order managers for those special benefits. I'm really excited to see what those look like too. For Awake in the World, they only had one version of the China exclusive photo card, but this time around they do have 2. Come on, SM/Label V, give me a break. But I really hope the group order manager can pull a couple Lucas cards. I'm super excited. I just really like Lucas. If you can't tell, I have a crush on him, but don't tell him. Oh, right now, Lucas and Win are back in China, so they have to self-quarantine. And Win-Win's cutting his bangs, practicing his calligraphy, doing his laundry. He is so cute. And this morning Lucas sent a bubble update of him doing a face mask, and I really just hope he's resting well. He's worked really hard over these past couple months, so he definitely deserves a break. I just like him so much. He's such a sweetheart. I could really talk about him like all day. Oh, and I haven't gotten the chance to watch the new wayv season. I haven't even watched the first one, honestly. I could call myself a fake fan. But yeah, it looks really cute from the clips that I've watched already. I'll definitely have to watch it. Both of them when I have the time. It's been a pretty busy semester for me, so I found a lot of comfort and relaxation from collecting photo cards. So it's really been such a soothing hobby for me, and I've made a lot of friends on Instagram as well. I'm really grateful for that. Wait, is this the Canon? Oh my gosh. No, it's not. Okay. So yeah, I've made a lot of really great friends on my trade and sell Instagram page, and I'm really grateful for everybody. Everyone's always so nice to me. It's such a great sense of community that I haven't really felt in a really long time. I was super active on Tumblr back in the day, and ever since I drifted away from it there, I've never had that sense of like internet community. Let's be honest, it's kind of hard for me to make friends in real life. So, you know, being my age now, what, 22, turning 22 this year, making new friends, especially on the internet, is so weird for me. And finally making new friends after such a long time, you know, it really warms my heart. And yeah, if any of my mutuals are watching, thank you guys so much. You guys mean like so much to me. Like, I honestly appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are always so nice. And to all my future friends, hi, you guys are amazing too. Okay, this card I know is not gonna fit. This is a Mumo pre-order benefit, and it's plastic, and I don't want to not sleeve it because, okay, it's not too bad. I just don't want to scratch it, if that makes sense, but I don't really plan on relocating this, so I'll just be there for now. Isn't that pretty? This photo card is one of my favorites as well. This is the 2020 Collect Book photo card. It's one of my favorites. He looks really pretty in this one. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. For a long time, I really lacked that kind of sense of community belongingness. I was really into K-pop when I was in middle school, so, well, where I live in Canada, we don't have middle school, but grade 7 to 9 or so, I really liked K-pop, except that was before K-pop was like well known, or I guess mainstream. I don't really like to use that word, but that was before the, I guess, wide acceptance, semi-acceptance. It's pretty popular these days is what I'm trying to say. It wasn't like that back in the day, so I only had a very select few friends who also liked K-pop. So obviously I resorted to Tumblr and Twitter for friends like that, and that was a really long time ago. And over time I kind of just grew away from K-pop. So I was really into like alternative music. I really like post-hardcore and Midwest emo. I didn't have any friends who liked the same kinds of stuff as me, but anyway, I didn't have that sense of community belongingness, which I think is super important, especially when you're growing up. I honestly don't remember what I did. Well, I don't remember my hobbies before I liked K-pop. I recently got back into it January of 2020, so it's been a whole year, a year and a couple months since I've gotten back. Hold on, sorry, these are just, I got these recently and they are just so cute. I love them. Well, anyway, so it's been a whole year since I've gotten back into K-pop. I haven't had any bad experiences yet. Everyone has just been nothing but kind and supportive, so yeah, it feels a little bit weird experiencing that feeling all over again in my early 20s. Like, wow, I'm making friends. I don't know if anyone else has had that experience, but I don't know. It's also really comforting seeing other people in the trading community and K-pop community who are in their 20s as well. It makes me feel kind of old when everyone's saying that they're born in like 2005. I'm not that much older than you guys, but it does make me feel a little bit old now that idols are born in like 2002. It's insane. I just remember when Jungkook from BTS debuted back in forever ago, 2014 was it? And he was like the very youngest, and he was born in 97. And I also remember when Dino from 17 debuted. He's born the same year I am, so 99, and I thought that was insane. Like, wow, somebody my age is like idol. And now there are people who are born in like 2004 who are debuting, which is insane to me. I guess that's how age and time works, you know? Like recently, my friend's little sister said that her 17 bias is Jonghan, and he's 10 years older than her. That's insane. But now that I think about it, when I was like 14, I was so convinced that I was gonna marry Benzino. He's like my favorite. But you know, he's married now, so it's okay. I'm happy for him. But I guess when you put things in perspective like that, it's not that crazy. Back in the day, my alt bias was Min Yoongi from BTS, and he's a lot older than I am too. And speaking of BTS, I am so excited to see how successful they've gotten over these past few years. I'm really proud of them. BTS was the group that got me back into K-pop last year, so they really have a huge place in my heart. I loved them back in 2014 and rediscovered them in 2020, so that was really insane to see how far they've gotten. It's really inspiring too. Okay, so here's a quick update on our progress so far with the sleeves. It is getting pretty thick, and we still got this last stack to go through, so I can see the light. These fan sign PCs are so cute. I'm not sure if I'm gonna let myself buy the rest. These are from the Awaken the World era fan sign calls. They are super expensive though. I was able to get these on Mercari for a pretty decent price. I told myself I wasn't going to be collecting fan sign photo cards, but they're just so adorable. I don't know, you guys. I'm missing about, I'm missing about 5 of them. Let's be honest, I might end up doing it. Yeah, when I first started collecting, I never thought I would ever have my hands on any fan sign photo cards. They're not even that hard to obtain, they're just super expensive. So those are coming in a group order that I did with my friend on Mercari Japan, or Nyokyo. So we just placed the packing request this morning, so hopefully those come soon. I didn't buy too many things. I got a couple Eric things, a couple Lucas things, and I bought a Lucas doll. Those little plushy things. I was not planning on getting one, but I saw him and I couldn't leave him behind, so I bought him, and when my status for it said awaiting delivery to warehouse, my friend and I both screamed. It is super exciting. It is such a cute doll, so hopefully I can make a video on that soon when it arrives. My camera battery is flashing right now, so I'm going to try my best to hurry this up. I am almost done, just a couple more pages to go, and I will put this all together for you guys and do a flip through, and I'll talk a little bit about each card if you guys are interested in that too. Alright, I finally have everything sorted, and before I do a flip through, I'm gonna choose a little photo card to put in the front here. I have an assortment of freebies that I've gotten through trades and purchases, so I'm gonna choose one of these. I also just wanted to mention this 10 Alice photo card that my friend Michelle gave me. It is so pretty and it looks real, like it looks like a legit photo card, so that'd be really cute. And I have all these Polaroids. So my friend made an order on moo.com, which is like a website that makes business cards, and I asked her to print me these two, one where he's holding this conditioner and one where he's holding this little Tide Pod. I just think one, he looks really good, and two, he's holding a Tide Pod, so I think this one's the winner. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in here. So this is what he looks like. I think it actually fits really well. And I will take off the elastic as well, because since I have quite a few pages in here, I don't really like the way it squeezes my photo cards together. It just looks kind of silly from the side, so I'm just gonna take it off. Okay, so I think it's finally time to do the flip through. I really liked how it turned out. I think it looks super cute, especially with this blue gingham pattern. So up first I have the Empathy, Dream and Reality, as well as the Empathy Cash Bee and Takeoff. His Super M Korean and American Press photo cards from the first mini album. Take Over the Moon, as well as the Take Over the Moon sequel photo cards. And here I have the Projection Key Light and the Awaken the World China Press. So then here I have the Awaken the World, both versions, as well as the sticker set. There's actually two of these, but since they look exactly the same, I just put them back to back so that I could fit the hollow standee next to it. Here we have the Super One album, so the America Press and then the Asia Press. And the ID cards, as well as the Super One hollow. And here's the start of the resonance stuff, so past and future and the respective keynotes. The yearbook card, the hollow standee, the sticker pack, and the tin set. Departure and arrival, as well as the respective ID and access cards. Departure and arrival keynotes, the Mumo pre-order benefit, and the 2020 yearbook collect book. Another collect book set, as well as the Make-A-Wish card set. One is regular and one is hollow. The Resonance hollow standee, which comes with a lenticular card. The Resonance Cash Bee, and then the stickers here. And then here I just have the group cards that I do have just as a divider between the albums and comeback merch and the regular non-album stuff. So here I have his ice cream photo cards, which are my favorite. I just got these in the mail this week. They're really precious, and I love the little beret one. The ice cream hollow and the 2019 Season's Greetings pre-order benefit from Kyobo Books, and the start of the Super M tour cards, and the second set of tour cards, North America and European. Here I have his 2020 Season's Greetings pre-order benefit from With Drama, his Beyond Live brochure photo card, his JLoose magazine photo card, and the start of the Neo Coffee endorsement PCs. Here are the rest of the Neo Coffee cards. And then over here I kind of just stuck the two fan sign PCs that I have from Awaken the World era. Then I have his Super One 100 ID card set, his holiday photo card, as well as the holiday flip book, the Designed by 10 phone deco set, and the Resonance fan sign photo card. I have his Super One brochure and his wayv flip book PC. And then I had an extra of this Awaken the World photo card, so I just kind of stuck it in there next to my 2021 Season's Greetings pre-order benefit from K-Town for You. These photo cards came with the season's greetings, and then these ones came with the photo pack that they released later. And the last page, I have his back to school kit, and I recently got this with fans' pre-order benefit for their summer kit, and I didn't know where else to stick it, so I just put him in back here. So last but certainly not least, I stuck all of my circle cards in the back here. So Take Off, Take Over the Moon, Sequel, and Awaken the World. And yeah. And with that, that is the end of my Lucas video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys collect anybody, tell me who's your alt bias, how do you collect, how do you sort it, do you collect non-album things, stuff like that. I'd love to hear it, and I'd love to talk to you guys soon. So bye, hope you guys have a good week. See ya.